Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90 Day Fiance. Are Sumit and Jenny really broke? Where did all their TLC money go? Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin are not new to the limelight. They are back again after several years to share their journey. The 90 Day Fiance couple still has a lot of issues in their marriage. Sumit and Jenny discussed their financial woes on the show. They had to move in with the former's family to cut down their expenses. The reality stars are also opening a small cafe with their savings to keep the money flowing. However, fans think something is not adding up in Sumit and Jenny's storyline. They feel the pair is not really being honest about their finances. The TLC star has been a part of the limelight for years. Sumit and Jenny are still unable to have their own place after years of living in the country. What's wrong with them? Why are fans confused? Sumit Singh's family initially struggled to accept Jenny as their wife. They cut off all communication with him for several years. But the 90 Day Fiancé stars worked hard to win their love back. Sumit and Jenny lived away from the family for almost 7 years. But the former had to take his family's help after losing his job. He had to find ways to get out of the financial mess. Jenny was upset to learn the news. She didn't want to live with Sumit's parents and his brother's family. She has been struggling to adjust to her in-laws and dealing with all the new changes. The reality TV star also has to participate in the household chores and follow her MIL's orders. Hence, Jenny wants to move out of the place as soon as possible. Sumit and Jenny have been dealing with a lot on HEA. The former wants to improve his finances and build a new business. He invested in a cafe and took his family's help to run the new business. Jenny is also helping her husband start their business. She wants her freedom back at any cost. However, fans wonder why the couple is facing all the financial crises. Recently, a 90 Day Fiancé fan started a thread to discuss where Sumit and Jenny spent all the money they earned from the show. The OP wrote, "TLC pays all the couples on the show per episode, don't they? Now they both live with his parents along with his brother's family." The user thinks Sumit needs to spend the money on his own place before spending on a family business. Several fans felt that Sumit and Jenny don't do much to earn money, and they have been away from the show for several years. One fan said he refused to get a job until they ran out of money and had to move in with his parents. Another user felt that Sumit and Jenny lack any money management skills, and they spend a lot on useless stuff. The latter also took early retirement and receives Social Security payments. A different user noted, "I believe $650 a month according to Reddit." Hence, viewers believe $650 is a lot of money in India. Others also think Jenny spends a lot on her shoes and clothes. The reality TV star might not be sharing the actual reason for their financial issues. What do you think about it? Keep returning for more updates on Jenny and Sumit's money woes. Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatin have been through just about every obstacle imaginable on 90 Day Fiancé. From family disapproval to visa troubles, and even whispers of catfishing in the very beginning. The unlikely pair has fought hard for their love story. But now, fans are asking a very different question. Are they broke? The couple's journey has been heavily featured on TLC for several seasons, and one might assume that all that airtime translates into a cushy bank account. Yet, followers of the show have noticed some signs that Jenny and Sumit may not be living the financial fairy tale viewers imagine. Between lifestyle choices, family obligations, and limited income opportunities in India, the burning question lingers. Where did all their TLC money go? The TLC paycheck mystery. When people think of reality stars, it's natural to imagine big salaries. But insiders and cast leaks have suggested otherwise. On 90 Day Fiancé, most international couples reportedly earn somewhere between $1,000 to $1,500 per episode, with the most seasoned stars possibly raking in more once they hit spin-offs, like Happily Ever After. Jenny and Sumit, being franchise veterans, are believed to fall into that higher tier. Even then, compared to the mega salaries of housewives or Kardashians, the money isn't extravagant. Considering taxes, living expenses, and travel, the couple's TLC checks may not stretch as far as fans assume. But if the money isn't flowing like a river, it leaves fans wondering why they haven't pursued more lucrative ventures, like YouTube, Cameo, or even product endorsements that many reality stars bank on. Living in India on TLC money, Jenny left her life in Palm Springs, California, to permanently relocate to India. At first glance, living in India might seem cheaper, and in some ways it is. Rent, food, and daily expenses can be significantly lower compared to the US. But Jenny's adjustment hasn't been entirely seamless. Fans have spotted their modest apartment on the show, which certainly doesn't scream millionaire living. While it's cozy, it's clear they're not investing in lavish penthouses or luxury homes. This choice has fueled speculation that the couple is carefully budgeting their TLC earnings rather than splurging. But frugality can also hint at necessity. Are they stretching every dollar to make ends meet? Family drama comes with financial strings. One of the biggest hurdles in Sumit and Jenny's relationship has always been his parents. From threatening disownment to emotional confrontations, Sumit's family has played a starring role in their love story. But fans suspect the drama doesn't just cost them emotionally, it may have financial implications too. In Indian culture, it's common for sons to contribute to the household or support their aging parents. While Sumit has worked sporadically and Jenny receives her American retirement benefits, there's a chance a portion of their income is funneled into family obligations. If that's the case, the TLC paychecks may not be theirs to fully enjoy. And visa challenges. Jenny, at 65, is technically retired. Her only steady income is likely her Social Security payments, which are modest by U.S. standards. Some reports claim she continues to receive them while living abroad, but that money alone wouldn't stretch far enough to cover both her and Sumit's lifestyle. As for Sumit, his work history is fuzzy. He once dabbled in call center work, infamously tied to his catfishing scandal, but since then, viewers haven't seen him hold a steady job. TLC storylines have hinted at him trying to pick up work here and there, but whether it translates to actual income is questionable. It seems the couple is heavily reliant on TLC to keep them afloat. Without the cameras rolling, their financial picture could get even murkier. Why aren't they influencers? One of the most puzzling aspects of Jenny and Sumit's situation is their lack of online monetization. While younger stars like Loren and Alexei, Annie and Robert, and even Big Ed rake in thousands through Cameo, Instagram sponsorships, and TikTok content, Jenny and Sumit appear hesitant, or perhaps uninterested, in following the influencer path. Sure, Jenny posts sweet updates about her life in India, and Sumit shares family moments, but neither of them has tapped into the branding game. No makeup partnerships, no cooking channels, no travel vlogs. For fans, this is baffling. With their established fan base, they could easily generate passive income that would rival or even exceed TLC earnings. Their reluctance raises questions. Are they uncomfortable with technology? Do they value privacy more than money? Or have they simply missed the golden window for cashing in on fame? Fans notice signs of financial strain. Eagle-eyed fans have been quick to notice little details that hint at budget concerns. From Jenny's repeat wardrobe choices to their no-frills outings, the couple appears to live simply. Of course, there's nothing wrong with modest living, but when juxtaposed against other TLC stars flaunting new cars, luxury homes, and designer goods, it feeds speculation. Some Reddit threads even speculate that Jenny and Sumit may still be carrying debt from Jenny's years of traveling back and forth between the US and India before finally settling down. Airfare, visas, and long stays abroad aren't cheap. And TLC wasn't footing that bill back then. Could they be hiding their wealth? On the flip side, there's always the possibility that Jenny and Sumit aren't broke at all. They just don't flaunt their wealth. Some fans believe their low-key lifestyle is a choice, not a necessity. After all, not everyone wants to plaster luxury on Instagram. By living modestly, they may be saving for the future, planning trips, or even preparing for emergencies. Jenny's age adds another layer. Healthcare costs, both in India and abroad, could be a factor they're quietly planning for. It wouldn't be shocking if their broke image is simply a misconception born out of comparison to flashier couples in the franchise. What the future holds. As long as TLC keeps calling, Jenny and Sumit will likely continue to appear on spin-offs. They're fan favorites, after all, the oddball love story that actually worked out. But what happens when TLC eventually moves on to newer couples? Without fresh episodes, their financial foundation could wobble, unless they pivot into online work or find other streams of income. Their money situation could become genuinely precarious. Fans may one day see Jenny and Sumit return to the US simply because it's financially unsustainable to remain in India without TLC support. The verdict: broke, comfortable, or just frugal. So are Jenny and Sumit broke? The answer isn't black and white. It seems they're not drowning in debt, but they're also not living lavishly off TLC paychecks. They exist somewhere in the middle, comfortable enough to maintain a simple life in India, but not wealthy enough to ignore financial planning. Ultimately, Jenny and Sumit's story proves that not all reality TV fame equals financial security. Their wealth isn't in flashy cars or bank accounts. It's in a life they've built together against all odds. And maybe, for them, that's worth more than any TLC paycheck.